Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 499, yes, of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we spent the entire last episode trying to improve our gold production. And I do think we succeeded, because it's pretty good now at least. Hopefully we won't run into any problems in a little bit, but I don't know about that, we'll see. But now we want to make methane, because we need it for purple science. And I've been considering a little bit if we should make synthesis gas or not to just get more out of our raw gas. And I do think we should do that. These processes aren't really that complex. Hmm. Compared to if we have to produce twice as much raw gas for everything. Can we matrix solve this? Okay, maybe that's already done. That's a lot of hydrogen though. If we also add a salination plant. And what if we split everything up? Please have this as the default. Even more than 4 though. 10. I said 10. Save. Do it to everything, please. Everywhere. If we didn't do this, we need 3 of those. If we do that, we need 1 of each. I'm okay with having 3 of these rather than 2 different processes. We need to get rid of a lot of this though. It's not like there's a better way to get hydrogen, right? This we have to get rid of the slag, but we could just crush the slag then. It is less hydrogen per process though, and the process takes twice as long. We could use all of that purified water instead. Isn't this a lot better? I mean, yes, it is twice the time as well still, but then we don't have to get rid of the sodium hydroxide by liquefying it and clarifying it. Wait a moment. I think we have played around with this somewhere, but I don't think we really want that. So we just want this. Unless there's something else. No. We just want that. That seems a lot simpler to make hydrogen. Why haven't we done that more? I feel like we have a bunch of places where we need a lot of hydrogen. But I don't really remember where. Here we just need the purified water. Maybe I'm just wrong. Here we need the sodium hydroxide, so that makes sense that that's what we're getting. I don't know where I've been doing this. Plastic. I don't even know anymore. Wait, yes, isn't it? This is to get hydrogen. Yes. So we could have done without that, but whatever. It's how we're going to do it from here on out, if I remember. We need some landfill, and we need to go and make a new outpost for methane. And maybe we should grab some machines that we need for it, because I don't usually carry this around. Gas refineries, and that's it, basically. Advanced gas refinery. Gas refinery. It's not like we need a lot of them. Around 10. To make 1,000, we should do more though. This. 3,000, then we can fill a belt with barrels or bottles if we want to. We are covered by 10 beacons. Can any of these take productivity? No. And we do need more of these now. Let's start with 30. And we got the landfill. Didn't get rid of some of the junk though, for some reason. Anything else? No. Go. Can also export ethane and butane from here if we ever need that. I'm not too sure that we do though. Because I search for ethane, then it also gives me methane. That makes sense. Oh. I think we're gonna try to utilize the space in here. Sure. We don't need a lot of inputs or outputs really, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Don't kill me. Good. And then we want our train to get here. And then we want some stations and some fuel. This really isn't a lot of space, but I think it's fine. We need raw gas in, right? And we need carbon in. And then we need exports. And yes, if we actually want to export all three of those liquids, then we have a bit of a problem. As we don't really have the space for that. We need barrel stuff. And then we need carbon, and that's also just going to go into one of these, I think. And now we're sharing with this, but I think that's okay. We can share the networks here, sure. Why not? and then output. Could still consider making a station that takes the barrels on a belt, but I don't think I want that right now. This is export, yes. Oops. Boss. It really feels like this train has gotten fast after we actually put nuclear fuel in. I don't have to wait around for it forever. That's so nice. Well, that's surprising that you're faster with better fuel, but it's actually very noticeable, I think. Okay. Get some fuel in, sure. Actually, we get fuel from over here, so we could just skip this whole thing. This is methane, raw gas, if I could hit my keys. Methane barrel stuff. Methane carbon. And just methane. Stuff empty or some time, long time. I guess we do want to make this train. No, wait, that's sitting and waiting for us over there, so never mind. Us having merged these two networks means that the robots over here will take barrels from up here, though. That sounds like a bad idea. Can we undo that, please? No merge. Okay. Simply because the robots would have to go too far to fetch the barrels then. And I don't want that. We should also just limit this a little bit. We have 3 here. 50. Go. Carbon. Ow. Well. Did I remember to set a time limit on the raw gas train? I feel like I didn't. Methane. Empty. Go. I didn't send a methane train yet. I only sent the barrel stuff, of course. Okay. Everything makes sense. Hopefully we have a bunch of raw gas stored up. We do. Good. Build that stuff up. And I guess we should get to designing some things then. Which we will do in here. I do need that still. I haven't actually placed it out in the real world yet. So we will just keep it. And have a look here. Where to start? These should probably be at the rear end. They don't need any input. It only needs an output. 2 outputs. Hydro plant, please. Thank you. Purified water. Water in. This is more than 2 offshore pumps can provide, I'm pretty sure. 100 per second. We need 4 to fill this. Which probably means we're going to do something like with water out here. Because that should work, I think. Because these outer tanks will just transfer into the middle one before they can fill, I think. At least that's the best I can think of. This is needed elsewhere. This needs to be clarified. Two of them should be able to be clarified by one clarifier though, so we're just putting one of those in. And then we can have this on both sides. We have too much purified water for a pipe though. So do we want then 2 different or separate pipes? I guess we do. Is that still too much though? No, it should be sort of okay. I think. I am gonna move this in then. And then have 2 pipes out here with purified water in it. Am I gonna be annoyed when the pipes can't handle all of the water anyway? Probably. But what can you do? The alternative is to, I guess, put a storage tank at the output and pipe 2, or have 2 pipes coming out of that from each machine, so 4 pipes in total. Or, of course, barreling up the water, but no, definitely not. That would still be more than a belt. 2 pipes it is, okay. So we have purified water, we have taken care of the saline water. We need to make hydrogen then. Could make the hydrogen on both sides of these and just have 1 pipe going in each direction then. And then have this be hydrogen. No, that would come out of the other side, so that doesn't make sense. We're just gonna keep this here. Sure, let's not be too cute with our build. For once in my life. Does this work with this here? Yes. Let's do that. You go away. You go away. You go away. And you go away. Maybe we should power all of this. And then we need a ton of these. Couldn't we... Yes, we could utilize this and skip that one pipe. Sure. This pipe is longer, so we should probably use the contents of that first. Except that we also... We do use this first, sure. This can't reach though. So it feels a little stupid, but we're gonna do that. And then we want 6 using that pipe. I think we just want 5 using this pipe, and then we take the rest and put in there. That is still a lot that we need in there though. To merge those. I'm not sure if that gives us better or worse throughput, to be honest. Two, 3, 4, 5. That should be 11, right? Yes. I forgot to do anything about the outputs here though. And I should have done that first, so I didn't have to worry about this stuff now. $1,500 hydrogen in here. That is just about the limit, but that's fine. Goes into one of these to make synthesis gas. This is separation, this is making it. Okay. I was confused for a second. Just need 2 of these. Okay. And the output of that just goes here, I guess. We need to make the carbon monoxide nearby, so we put that here. And then we take the remains of our purified water and put in there. We also put carbon in there. See where that comes from later. This is also at the very upper limit of what a pipe can hold. But I don't think it's more at the limit than this is. Well, actually it is. Should we put it into 2 pipes then? hope not. I could easily put it here though. So far we're within these bounds. Let's also just mark that. Do have a lot of space on the left side here. Just gonna assume that this comes in from the outside there. And we don't need that, I assume, for now. Then 13 of these, 11 of these. This takes input bottles and will output bottles. Burns this, puts this in here along with this. So we should have this up here now, I think. Gas refinery thingy. This. No, not that. Do we need the advanced refinery for this? No? Just a gas refinery? Sure. Hellmod. This only takes one input. I'm sure an advanced gas refinery can take more than one. Yes. Really? So yes, we can make this to use that. Oh, use this to make that stuff. That's fine. But we can't use it to mix these two. Hellmod is wrong about something. What? Or maybe it's just an outdated version or something. Maybe Angels have updated some of the recipes and machines, and Hellmod hasn't been updated when I installed it or something like that. Okay, we need the very big machine then. To do this. And we might need to underground this then. We also need this further out. Probably out here. To consider the outputs here. Also, we get 4 outputs here, the other one can't do that. So Hellmod is very wrong. Okay. This carbon monoxide just needs to go back in there. I haven't considered that, but that's just very simple and nice. Good. 3 outputs. It would be very easy if we, it would be very easy if we could just burn these. Maybe I should look into this if we actually need this stuff. Could export this to insulated wire and wherever else we use it. Panel can be used for plastic, right? I think so. The butane seems pretty useful. I only Only give me the ethane, please. Equal. Thank you. Ethylene. Ethylene. Polyethylene, and that's for plastic, I think. So that also sounds pretty useful. We don't get a lot of these two though, so we don't need to consider barreling them up before we have everything gathered. We can't have all of this in one pipe. We can have it in 3 pipes though. So if we do 3 machines and then a barreling thing, that should be okay. We do need this to go under though, or over, or whatever. It's not like we have too much of that, nope. Should we have a top-up valve here and disconnect that and go directly in? Probably. It's the right thing to do. It will become a problem otherwise. So we prioritize using this stuff over producing more stuff. Yes. So 3 of those, 1 barreling pump for the methane here. Except we don't want that in like that. We want it on belts. This should make the first 1,000. So 20 bottles per second. Methane. Belt. If we wanted carbon to run over here. Might lack some space. We actually are using a lot of space for these pipes. But that's okay. We need a belt in with empty bottles and a belt out with filled bottles. I'm gonna run those after we put the pipes in though. If we do output here, go under and out there, then input can just go in like that. Is that okay? That still works. These are connected so far. Three. And then this. Hopefully we can actually get the splitters and stuff in here. Otherwise we run one build on this side. That might just be better. It's a bit of a problem though. Are we gonna swap carbon and bottles then? Just going to do something like this. It's not too much worse. On theory, we can figure this stuff out. Let's just get all the machines and all the pipes down. Actually, get rid of all of this as well, except keep these boundaries. We have 6 now, right? Yes. So that we can misplace that. But now we have all the machines. And now we need to take care of these two. Nope. Why is that there? What? I'm confused. These two also need their own stuff, so we actually need more bottles in. They can share an input bottle build though. Also, we've gotten some stuff in there we don't want. And we are done now, right? So we can use a lot more space here if we want to. 2 builds to go past this. 1 build coming out here. We need ethane. Butane. Can do that on different builds pretty easily. I have another... No, wait, we need these. That's ethane, that's butane. You should stop using belt as boundary stuff, by boundary marker. Bottle. No, carbon bottle. Do that. This comes from this build. Only this one is different. 2 bottles, carbon. And then we can try and get this all the way through, and of course that can't reach. Here for everything to start up, I guess. Let's just help it along a little bit. That's not supposed to be water, my bad. Purified water. Empty. And then we need... Wait, what? I forgot to... I've forgotten a step. We need this step still. Yes. I'll fix that, I'm sure. We can use the smaller machines for that, luckily. This stuff. We need to burn these 2 outputs, or one of the 2 outputs. 13 of these machines. And we need a lot of raw gas. Are we gonna pair them up 2 and 2 with a barreling pump then? Or 4 and 4 maybe? Or a 12. I could go for 16. We could also go for 12 and try and get better coverage, I guess. Something like that. Need more bottles in here, by the way. And more bottles out as well. Good, maybe. Get raw gas in. Put the bottles onto one of these belts. Also, I still haven't put these bottles on a belt yet, which sucks. Let's see where they go when we have all of this done as well. You will empty raw gas out there. You will burn all of this. Can this go right here? No, it needs to go out one tile. Well, it could still go there, but we want it out. This can't be in one pipe though. Dang it. To redesign at least much of this part, it seems. Oh no. I almost feel like just reducing it to 1/3 of the size, so everything can have everything in one pipe. Wouldn't that be awesome? And then skip the belts until the bottom, where they're close to the robots. I think that's a lot easier to design. It's going to... Well, wouldn't this be pretty easy to design as well if I didn't set artificial constraints on the width? Because yes, it would be easier to design this. Then it would take up half the space or something. And then I would still want to make it, or make another setup behind it, and then we would just have to bring belts past it. Oh. No, smaller is simpler. Let's do smaller. No, let's try at least, I guess. Let me just make sure that this is now the default. Though, does that also change where we don't need it? No? Good. Oh, that's only here, because we didn't do this. Okay, we do want this to be the default. And we're just gonna ignore that it's wrong then. If we need one belt of bottles in somewhere, and 3 belts of different bottles out. Yes, something like that. But that's not very useful. Can we somehow save the space here? No. So 4 of these. Unless if I make this 12. We only need 2. What? How does that go from 4 to 2? I don't know, but I like it. As we can, or we should pretty easily be able to hit it with 12, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. By 2 is 18. Easy. Okay. So these two are done. Keep everything in the middle. Keep the overflow or top-up valve there. You make monoxide, you get in some of this stuff. They'll need this whole big thing. And we just need 3 of these. And then we need 3 of these. No, these. And then we need the raw gas in. And this. Have it. Empty raw gas. And get that out there. So what did I forget this time? I forgot to put this into barrels. So we still need all 3 of these 4. Yeah. This is still such a mess. So this is the output we actually are looking for. That goes down there. This is carbon. We need one build of barrels, or bottles in, and 3 outputs here. Good work. So far at least. Then we need this up here. And maybe this should just go out there instead. Sure. We get a lot of barrels out, or bottles out from this. I feel like those really should just go out here and merge with that and be prioritized. And then they're coming in from there. They should go on the other side here, I guess. I think this is correct and a lot simpler. Did I cut those? Yes, I did. So, carbon, carbon, bottle, bottle. Yes. We have water, we have probably not enough purified water yet. We do, okay. And this needs to be long. Wait, and it needs to go further out. Activity. I just want to see if we're actually more narrow here. I don't think we are, but something makes me feel like it. No, we're within the same bounds, so. To power all of these beacons. Are we gonna try and move power poles, or are we just putting more power poles in? Maybe we are gonna adjust a little bit. Something like that. And then a bunch of speed modules. And then we should see a third belt here. Oh, 1/3 of a belt. I'm not sure if that's 1/3 of a belt, but it looks like it. It's limited by... No, not by belts. Okay. And all of these should be emptied out at the train stations, so we should have enough bottles to bottle these back up and fill this belt. Yes. I think so. So the output of this is limited by how much we input up here, but is that a problem? 1300 in here, more than 1300 out here, that should be fine. As long as we don't fill this belt accidentally or something, somehow. That could be a problem. I'm sure it's going to be fine. So I just want to see if we make 3 of these. Oops. Do we get a full belt is what I'm trying to see. More than 1/3 of a belt. Yes, because we have more coverage, of course. Okay, that's fine. Is it half a belt? No. Look. I think I'm happy with this. Happy enough, at least. That is how it is going to be, unless I forgot something, but I don't think I did. That's not very big, that's fine. How much do we need for purple science? Out of curiosity. 5 times this, so not a lot. Okay. Maybe we've been trying to over-engineer stuff then. But it's fine. If I put this right here, that's enough space for all of the barrels and stuff, right? Yes. How much carbon are we using here? Only 4.5. So we can easily just put this onto one belt as well and have that feed many setups. Don't have these with us because I didn't think we needed them. Everything else should be good. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.